What's up, everybody? Antonio Gonzalez with the Financial Bear Show. Today, we're going to discuss how to calculate for variable expenses such as food, gas, and entertainment. So let's get into it. So most of our bills are fixed. So that is just a fixed dollar amount that is never going to change. But some of our expenses are variable. So the problem with having variable expenses is that they're hard to calculate or hard to account for. So in this video, we're going to go over how to actually count for those variable expenses. And in this video, I'm going to discuss how to do that with food, gas, and entertainment. In order to have a more accurate budget, you need to have fixed amount or an idea of what those dollar amounts would look like. So in this video, I'm going to discuss that with you, but I want you to also check out my other video about the 7 checking accounts that my wife and I manage. This will kind of give you an idea of how to manage your money a little bit better and a little bit cleaner. So make sure you check out that video. Even pause this video and check out that video before you finish this one. Because a lot of the concepts I'm going to kind of go over, especially with food, gas, and entertainment, it's all on a bucket system. And learning about that is key to your success. So getting right into it. So the number one is food. So food is a variable expense. The easiest way for you to determine how much food you're going to use throughout the month, or if you do weekly budgets, same concept, is look at your past history. And you could do this by looking at your bank statement or your credit card statement and going through line by line and seeing what you spent on food. And I even encourage people to look back maybe 3 months and just, line item, look at it. It's going to take time, but it's worth doing because this will give you an idea, an average of how much money you're putting towards food every single month. So the second variable is gas. So same concept as a food, you just look at your past bank statements or credit card statements to determine how much gas you're using throughout the months. And like I said, look back 3 months so that way you have a better idea of what that looks like. And by doing this, again, you're setting yourself up so that way your variable expenses becomes more of a fixed expense. And just continue doing that throughout the month or throughout the week if you do weekly budgets. And that'll give you a nice picture of how to move forward with your budget. Now, I should note that this video is talking about gas, food, entertainment, but you can apply the same concept with any other variable expense that you have in your budget. So look at your past history of any variable budget item that you have, and then you can actually calculate and determine how much your future payments will be. And just bear in mind that this is a fluid concept, right? So even if it changes slightly throughout each month, because obviously each month might be different, don't beat yourself up. If you have to put an extra $20, $50, or what have you to make those adjustments and be okay with it, because a budget is a fluid document. It's not set in stone. It's not printed, out there that, it needs to be followed at this, by the letter. So just have fun with it. It's a fluid document. I continue making adjustments to my budget. So just feel comfortable in that. Finally, the last variable expense we're going to discuss is entertainment. Now, I purposely didn't say a dollar amount for entertainment because of the simple fact that it's very largely dependent on the family and the family unit. So if your family has a financial goal that you're trying to reach or obtain, you're going to obviously spend less with your entertainment. Or if you don't have really any financial goals set right now, you may have a larger dollar amount towards entertainment, which is fine, live your life. But the idea here is to put something on paper that you commit to. So that's, $300, $400, $500, whatever it is, commit to a dollar amount that you're going to spend on entertainment. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is if you don't set anything for entertainment, things are going to come up and then you're going to overexpend. Next thing you know, you're spending $1,000 on, Dave & Buster's and you don't know why. So make sure you set a dollar amount for entertainment and commit to it. So in summary, a budget's not perfect. It'll never be perfect. So it's okay to make mistakes and be okay with that, in the sense that, I've been doing budgets forever, since I was probably like 14, and I've been making adjustments, I feel like, every single month since then. So you're always going to make those adjustments and be okay with that. A budget is more of a guide to help you along the way. So if you make a mistake or you stumble a little bit, that's okay. It's all part of the process. Just don't get discouraged and say, you know what, I'm never going to do a budget again. Don't do that. Continue doing a budget, continue working the system. It will click and you'll have a system. It'll just be so fluid. It'll just be like breathing air. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of the Financial Bear Show. This section was about variable expenses and how to budget for those. If you want other videos or if you have ideas for me, please leave a comment and say, hey, Antonio, can you talk about XYZ? I'll be happy to. So thank you again for tuning in for another weekend of the Financial Bear Show. Until next time, have at it.